Welcome back, everybody, to Orange Trek Outlaws. Today we are going to tackle the Three Blind Mice Paint It Pink Challenge. And my car is going to be this Hot Wheels Torino Talledega. Really cool car here, one of my favorites. I had a pretty good idea for a paint scheme on this I wanted to try. It's kind of why I picked this car, but as we get into it, unfortunately, paint thing just didn't work out. I had to paint this stupid thing 3 or 4 times to get it right. But anyway, let's dive into this bad boy. Nice Torino Talledega, used. The old 76 logo on there, pretty cool. I already got this thing drilled out, so we're going to get this thing apart. We're going to check out all our pieces, kind of evaluate what we need to do here. So has been played with a little bit, so windshield sticking a little bit. That guy's gonna have to go straight in the super clean, get that cleaned up. Chrome painted plastic base, that's going to the super clean. Yeah, we're gonna clean that interior up also, and our body here, that thing's going straight into the sandblaster, get that thing cleaned up too. So here we are, fresh out of the sandblaster. Paint came off nice and easy. So we're gonna pop this thing into our little wire wheel booth. We're gonna get all that sandblast residue cleaned up and see what our body looks like, kind of see what we got to work with here. I had a couple ideas on paint here, and what I was really wanting to do was some kind of spectra flame, maybe like a two-tone flame, spectra flame, something like that. But that's kind of going to depend on how the body is, and if the body's kind of rough and whatnot, we're going to have to hit it with some primer and probably go with some of the Createx Chrome instead of Spectra Flame. And the body, it's not too awful bad, but after looking at it a while, it was pitted pretty good. So rather than messing with it, I'm just going to hit it with some of this flat black primer, try to fill them pits in. And this this product does a pretty good job of doing that. So we're going to hit it one quick light time here, let it dry, probably go over it one more time, and then let that dry, see how we look, and see if we can get going on some paint. But this primer works really well. Same thing here, we have our chassis. This has all that chrome paint stripped off from in the super clean bath. So we're going to hit this thing also with some flat black primer. I like at least this look here on the chassis, this flat black. I think it looks pretty good. So we'll chrome it up a little bit in a little bit. But so we have this color shift pink paint here. I've been wanting to try, and like I said, this is the third or fourth paint attempt on this stinking car. So I come across this pink color shift paint, and I was like, well, this is going to be perfect for this car I'm having trouble with. So we're gonna give it a shot. So basically, these color shifts, they just need to go over a black base coat, and that thing is turned out pretty well. We did hit it with some clear coat. And we can take a look at our windshield here. Got that thing nice and cleaned up, sanded it down, polished it, cleaned up the interior a little bit, and just painted the seats to make it pop a little bit. Our chassis here, we chromed out the bumpers, chromed out the exhaust, just kind of touched it up a little bit. Got the taillights in there, got some pretty cool looking wheels in there. And take a look at our body here. It's kind of hard to tell. My light, I just couldn't get it right, but this camera really doesn't do this thing justice. You can see the pink sparkle right there really well. This thing looks pretty good. I put some subtle stickers on there across the hood and the top. Got the breast cancer ribbon across the top. The side's really hard to see, but I got a couple ribbons on the front and back quarter panels of those. And actually, I've got right down the side there, it says Survivor with another ribbon, and it's really subtle. It's practically see-through. Depending on how you look at it in the light, we might be able to get it on the turntable, get a good look at it. But this thing's super sparkly, super shiny, and super cool. I just wish you'd get a better look at it. Cameras just doesn't is do it justice. But let's get this thing together, and we'll get it on the turntable for you. Hopefully it shows up a little bit better on there. I'll try to hit a flashlight on it, see if I can't get some of them decals to pop, and get something that pink to pop out of there too. Ought to be pretty good. While I'm screwing this bad boy together, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking my channel out here, my Paint It Pink challenge. I'm pretty excited to check out everybody else's and see what everybody's got in store here for this challenge. This is usually a fun one, usually a pretty good one. Everybody usually comes up with some good stuff, so I'll be checking that stuff out. Make sure if you like what you see, please subscribe. If you're not, hit that thumbs up if you like it, and check out some of the other videos if you like what you see. There's a lot of other restorations, customs, races, all kinds of good stuff there. So we got our Torino put back together. We're going to put on the turntable, but take a quick look here first. What we started with, the Torino Talledega, the Union 76 edition. Like I said in the intro, what a cool looking car. I really like this thing, other than the narrow wheelbase. Not a big fan of that, but we got this thing stripped, cleaned, repainted, wheel swapped, just pretty much buffed and cleaned and polished, and that thing turned out really good. Here's a look at our finished product. We got our pink color shift paint. Really looking, it really looks good in person. I got to tell you, this stupid camera, you can get a little bit on when it's turning. I just couldn't get the light quite right to make the pink pop as much as it does when the light hits it just right, but it really got some pink sparkle to it. You can kind of see the tampos a little bit on the sides where it says Survivor, but you can get a good look at the hood. The roof's got the pink ribbon on it. There is some ribbons on the quarter panels. You can kind of see those a little bit. I kind of wanted it to be subtle. I didn't want them to be like obnoxiously popping out, but with the color shift, the way the lights hit it, the color's really going to pop. So it's kind of the same with the decals there. When the different ways the light hits it, you're going to really be able to see the decals, and sometimes you can't. So it really looks good in person. Hopefully you guys like what you see, and I just want to thank you again for watching another one of my shows. Check out everybody else's. Leave everybody else thumbs up on theirs. Should be a fun day to watch some of these. So watch some of these shows, and keep an eye out for some more customs stuff we got coming down the road. Got some good stuff. Thanks again for watching, guys, and see you later.